underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first down, it's Goff. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Right to the air goes Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They'll run here with the rookie. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. They're on the 32-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's second down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels now on first down. He finds De'Ami Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first and 10, here's Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. They'll work now on second and 4. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. That his first touchdown this year. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Montrell Washington now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Goff. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 15. First down, Washington. And in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's found his receiver, Butte. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is caught. And he's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Perry, Flurry, touchdown Commanders. Now the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff in the pistol. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Goff. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Understanding shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Man in motion is Brown. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt to come here. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Hooker. He's going to run it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Commanders' 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Hooker. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Hooker. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
They'll send a tight end in motion. This drive will start on the ground. And in motion is Brown. To throw is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. To the air again is Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. And the Commanders are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward, he's in.